We are live with episode 25 of Vindication. My name is Alexander Shaw, joined by Jay Jones, and we have an absolutely electric night of action here for you. Starting things off, Jay, we've got ourselves Rox versus Sarah LeBlanc.
As we know, Sarah LeBlanc making sort of a return at Global Warning in a tag match, and now looking to pick up a win here in singles action against Rox.
Yes, but it's gonna be no easy feat, not just because Rox is one of the most dangerous women just ever, but also because Rox is on an absolute tear right now, and you've got to feel she's gonna be gunning for some open weight, for some Vindication women's, or maybe some Wildfire tag gold in the near future.
The opening match of Vindication is set for one fall. Introducing first, weighing 275 pounds, from Buffalo, New York, the monster known as Rox.
She is ominous, monstrous, and there's hundreds of adjectives that you could use to describe the monster among women Rox, but definitely determined is definitely one of them, because she is, you've got to feel, in the title hunt right now. She has been running roughshod over the Vindication Women's Division, making a statement out of Julie Storm at Global Warning, and now looking to do the same thing as Sarah LeBlanc. And at the same time, though, I feel like Sarah LeBlanc is one of the few people that, is going to not be afraid to bring the fight to Rox, Like, obviously it's intimidating going in there against someone who's, twice your size and twice as dangerous. But for Sarah LeBlanc, she's got that never say die attitude about her.
And her opponent, Sarah LeBlanc.
And I said the never say die attitude of Sarah LeBlanc. That's not necessarily because she's determined, or plucky. It's more so because I don't think she knows how to say die because she's crazy.
Yeah,
now, Jay, I know you're still a relatively new commentator, but I think you can agree. Sarah LeBlanc might not have all her eggs in the right baskets.
I don't know what mental... I don't even know. She broke out of somewhere, obviously. I mean, as she's made a little dance around the ring, she's what most people would call unhinged.
And we see her getting ready, looking to take the fight to Rox, but Rox immediately with the side swap backbreaker. So we're trying to get some offense and went for a waist lock, but Rox just able to elbow her way out of it.
Oh,
and another spinning tilt-to-whirl slam there. And this is very much Rox's big advantage, is that she is a big, and that's an advantage.
Choking the life out of Sarah LeBlanc there, and now working on the arm.
And if I'm Sarah LeBlanc, you do not want to be in this position. You do not want to be on the back foot. You need to keep moving. And I feel like if you keep moving, that's the best chance you got against Rox, because the second she just slows you down and just starts tossing you and slamming you around, like, what are you going to do? Oh, maybe you could slip behind and hit the reverse DDT, and that's what Sarah LeBlanc aims to do there.
And if I'm Sarah LeBlanc, I'm going to try to utilize my speed and being smaller, being able to move around a little bit more, being a little bit more mobile. But right now, it doesn't seem to be working for us. Oh, big elbow drop there by Rox.
Stockz has just been able to keep her grounded, keep her at the pace that she wants. And now looking for an early cover. Gets the one. No, just the one count so far.
Now, working on that arm once again. We've talked about Sarah LeBlanc being crazy, and I think I want maybe not crazy. I'd say maybe unhinged for Rox 2, just doesn't care. You know what I mean?
I think it's less of, unhinged in the sense of she's loony, and more so unhinged in the sense of she will do anything to win.
Oh,
as you see her hit the
falling
falling
rocks.
rocks there. Rox is the type of person that doesn't necessarily care about the safety of the athlete, as we see another falling powerbomb from Rox.
Looking for hard rocks here.
Got it up. And it looks like it could be a hard Rox life for Sarah LeBlanc into the cover. 1, 2.
No!
I must say I'm shocked. Sarah LeBlanc able to kick out.
I agree with you. I thought that was it for Sarah. But able to kick out, but once again, you see Rox slowing down the pace. I think that's what right now is winning her the match.
Yeah, and, we talked about how Rox, someone that doesn't necessarily care about the safety of the athlete. I don't think Sarah LeBlanc cares about her own safety. Kicking out of the hard Rox life, and there we see LeBlanc trying to get back into things here, trips the leg, and now laying in the punches to Rox. Got the big woman down, and this is exactly what Sarah LeBlanc needs to do. Oh, double axe handle to Rox there.
Rox getting to her feet now.
Oh, and a spine buster to Sarah LeBlanc. And, we talked about how LeBlanc needs to use his speed, but, how quick Rox can move sometimes definitely catches people off guard. And now off the spine buster. No, just a 2 count.
Now Rox stomping on Sarah LeBlanc, stomping her back to the mat.
Now off the ropes, another elbow drop to LeBlanc. And Rox going to feet. Oh, LeBlanc European uppercut, trying to get back into things here. Into the corner. Oh, misses the high knee. And Rox with the clothesline sends her down. Now Rox gloating a little. And I mean, hey, when you've got this much of, when you've been this dominant so far, makes sense why you would gloat.
Yeah, now bringing LeBlanc to her feet once again, and
once more.
Oh, rock slide.
Gets caught. I wouldn't. The rock slide.
2.
And that's gotta be it. No! And Sarah LeBlanc keeps fighting. Keeps kicking out. But you've got to wonder how much is too much for Sarah LeBlanc. And we see Rox punching the arm, but LeBlanc fighting. Punches to the gut. Oh wait! Captain Took walks into crossface. Rox nowhere to go, center of the ring. Sarah LeBlanc might be able to make a tap out here.
No, Rox up to her feet.
Able to get to a vertical basis. But LeBlanc nearly stole it out of nowhere. We've seen her put many a person away with that crossface, and she nearly added Rox to that list.
1. Not even a 2 count there.
It's still, Rox has not taken a lot of damage in this match. LeBlanc still has ways to go for her to get the pinfall.
Oh, claws at the back of Rox there.
Oh, but Rox DDT spikes her into the mat. And now Rox picking LeBlanc up to her feet, and the strikes, but wait, so LeBlanc's giving her some strikes of her own.
Sends Rox out.
And now brawling to the outside. This might be where LeBlanc feels a little bit more comfortable.
There's 20 count here in the CWL. And they are very close to our table.
Yeah, and we saw Vox able to check the kick from the block, and a kick of her own right to the back of the head sends Sarah reeling. And now just teeing off on the block, not letting her get back into the ring.
Maybe wanting a count-out victory here. Oh, they're very close to the table. Okay.
Oh, electing against it, just slams on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. You've got to feel that's doing some serious damage to the spine of Sarah LeBlanc.
Kicks to the hamstring, but now Sarah LeBlanc slides back into the ring.
Oh, but Rox catches her with the right. And now just elbows to the back, the small of the back of Sarah LeBlanc. And now up on the shoulders once again. And another rock slide from Rox into the cover. That's
gotta be it. 1, 2. No.
What? And LeBlanc showing absolute display of courage and resilience here, for better or for worse, regarding her own personal safety. But LeBlanc trying to get to her feet, kick to the gut of Rox, sends her into the corner, lands the knee off the ropes, and a big boot, and Rox is reeling.
Could that be it? Into the cover now. 1, 2.
Does she have it? Oh no. Nearly got the win off that big boot. Sarah LeBlanc staying on the offense. Calling her to her feet. Hurricane gets caught into a power bomb.
You saw Sarah's head caught the ropes there on the way down.
Yeah, Sarah LeBlanc might be concussed. And now an alley-oop from Rox, and Sarah LeBlanc looked like she was getting something going there, but Rox got it back with that powerbomb. But wait, LeBlanc with the forearm. Oh, but Rox catches that spine buster. And every time LeBlanc has started to get a flame of offense, Rox has been able to snuff it out just like that. But we do see the wear and tear starting to wear on Rox here. Could she be getting fatigued a little? But I don't know if it's going to matter as we see another Rox slide.
And that's got to be it for LeBlanc. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3.
And at that point, enough was enough. There's only so much a human body can take, and you've got to give it to Sarah LeBlanc. She definitely kept it respectable. You know, it looked in the early goings that this was going to be a very dominant, a very easily Rox win, but Sarah LeBlanc, she brought it back.
Indeed she did. It almost looked like a few times she might have got the upset, but unfortunately not able to pull it out here tonight.
The winner of the match, the monster known as Rox.
And Rox picks up another win on Vindication. And one has to wonder, what is next for the monster among women? And speaking of next, coming up next, we've got some tag team action here. As Elena Valentina of The Hunt teams up with Selena Adams to go up against Selena Adams' opponent from just a couple weeks ago here on Vindication, Tiffany Quinn and Sonya Evans. You know, we've heard about The Hunt courting Selena Adams, trying to get her to join their ranks as of late. And, you know, who knows? Maybe this is a tryout. We'll have to see.
The following tag team match is set for 1 fall. Introducing first, the team of Elena Valentina, Selena Adams.
Alina Valentina, 1/3 of the hunt, making her way down to the ring now. Alina's been doing quite well for herself this season, Jay. I believe currently she's like 4-1 here in the CWL. So she's definitely been showing that she's here to play.
Indeed, in her
Sorry,
debut.
5-1. My apologies.
5-1. Indeed, I mean, in her debut, dominant win over a #1 contender.
And Belle Florent, yeah.
Yeah, and now teammate Belle Florent.
I mean, iron sharpens iron, and I think they realized, for both good competitors, let's group up, and then they got former openweight champion April to join their ranks. Definitely a solid group, but lately it looks like they've been looking for a fourth woman, and possibly that fourth woman could be Selena Adams. And Selena just got finished with that absolute war with Valencia over the past couple weeks, culminating a global warning just last week in a hellacious 2 out of 3 falls match. And you've got to wonder, is a woman's title shot in the future of Selena Adams? We don't know whether or not she's currently 100%. But she's here and able to compete tonight, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, as we see, those ribs still wrapped up there.
Well, I believe she talked about 2, maybe 3 La Revolutions from Valencia at Global Warning, so the damage has definitely been done, and we have to keep in mind her schedule. She's a worldwide competitor, has been competing for companies all over the world, so she's definitely not had time to rest up and recuperate. So you've got to wonder if, maybe competing tonight might not be the smartest idea. This is meant to be, almost your tryout match for the hunt. Not maybe the best idea to go into a tryout at 50%.
Yeah, we've seen Selena do crazy things. She really is a force to be reckoned with in the ring.
Yes, I think it's safe to say one of the most harder working competitors we have here on Vindication. Definitely never one to shy away from a challenge, never one to give up. I mean, she went in to the match with Valencia with these injured ribs, and she, through pure will, came out the other side. So I don't think anyone should be able to count her out here tonight.
And their opponents, Tiffany Quinn and Sonya Evans.
Making her way down now, the Mosh Pit Princess, Tiffany Quinn. And, typically someone that likes to work alone, but tonight teaming up with Sonya Evans, and I think Tiffany Quinn has some bad blood with Selena Adams, given their match just a couple weeks ago. Tiffany Quinn, her return, still got a bit of ring rust, I think, but took Selena to the limit.
Nevertheless, Selena still able to come out on top in that match, but like you said, took Selena to her limit, and that is not something many women can say they have done.
No, definitely not. And Tiffany Quinn, always been someone, they say always the bridesmaid, never the bride. She's always been, everyone knows she's one of the best competitors we have here in the Vindication Women's Division. She just can't seem to put 2 and 2 together when it comes to title matches. And who knows, perhaps she's had some time off, she's come back. Maybe this is a new Tiffany Quinn, and maybe this is a chance for her to show, hey, I could be at the top of the mountain. Speaking of people that need to reinvent themselves, that are trying to get to the top end, Sonya Evans yet to pick up a win here in the CWL, but hey, best time to pick up a win is when you're not the person that needs to be winning. And she's in a tag match right now, so which means she has every chance she could do absolutely nothing and come out the other side with her first win. You know, she's making her way down to the ring. We've also seen Sonya Evans is the type that isn't afraid to necessarily bend the rules. Or break them, just flat out break the rules in general. She once took a sledgehammer to Kaylee Madison on Nemesis just because she got annoyed with her. So, Sonya Evans, definitely someone with something to prove here in the CWL.
These two teams getting ready here. Tiffany Quinn starting out.
Nina and Tiffany starting things off. And kick to the guts by Tiffany. Already butterfly suplex and keeping hold of the arms. Tiffany Quinn not letting go, and now a butterfly facebuster. Big move to start things off here in this tag team match. But now these two trading strikes center of the ring. Quinn got the headlock. Oh, flips over, and now almost got I want to call that a Lotus lock in there. But Alina able to get out of it. Oh, catches her into that, I want to say, a sit-out powerbomb there. Didn't get
off though.
No, it's almost like a sit-out spine buster even. But Tiffany sends Alina into the opposing corner. And you know, Alina only used to tagging with her teammates. Oh, jeez. We see a white noise. It looked like a leg drop combination from here. And Sonya Evans, Tiffany Quinn in control, but saying Alina only used to tag with her teammates, you know. Not necessarily sure how comfortable she is tagging with Selena. You've got to feel these two teams on even ground when it comes to chemistry.
I would say so, but now Sonya Evans in the corner. So she wants to be fighting out though. And now sending
it back to her corner.
You know, enemy territory there. Now Alina fighting back. This is just back and forth for these two.
I mean, that's a big part of tag matches. You want to keep control. There we see Snapmare, kick to the back, combination. Selena Adams showing, hey, so far the back's good.
That's
a double leg drop onto the legs.
Now, Selena got the leg. And now just cranking that ankle and the knee
and
there.
We see the bending at the joint there. Knees are not meant to bend that way, Jay.
Oh, kip up and then Hurricane Rana there.
And Tiffany Quinn now back in the ring. Back elbow. Looks like nearly took the head off of Selena Adams. And these two, I think, still have some unresolved business from a couple weeks ago. Dodges the splash, does Tiffany Quinn. Oh, Irish whip off the ropes. Lifts her up. Spinning facebuster.
Now
Tiffany Quinn goes to the outside. Selena Adams goes to meet her. These two just brawling on the outside now. Gotta be careful, point count. I don't think either woman wants this match to end by count out. And you know, we've been talking about the possibility of Selena possibly joining the Hunt, but we've got to keep in mind, the Hunt's not the only group that has had their eye on Selena Adams. I mean, we know that Andrea came out and helped out Selena Adams from an attack from the Fabulous Furious Freaks the other week. I mean, could we be seeing Andrea trying to get Selena Adams into the White Lotus?
Well, we've heard that, but Selena Adams able to get out of that fireman's carry. But what I was saying, the Misfits have also had an eye on Selena Adams.
That's very true, but at the same time, there was a bit of a situation between Michael Young and Selena Adams at a press conference a couple weeks ago. We're not necessarily sure how good of a working relationship those two may have. It's very up in there. Selena Adams You know, it's definitely up in the air where she might be going, but right now she's being sent to the mat by that running Hayes. And Tiffany Quinn looking to put her away here. Oh. And now got her into the turnbuckle. Selena Adams sent head first. And now we see her in the corner looking for another running Hayes. Got Selena right where she wants her. Selena ducks the running Hayes, but gets caught with the Night Owl. That reverse into Gurl, and now into the cover. One. But Alina's right there to break it up.
But now we see Sonya Evans really trying to fight Alina.
But Sonya gets a punch to her troubles. But Sonya not backing down. Superplex sends her into the ring. And now it's just pure pandemonium. A referee needs to get control of this match.
So the big chop there by Selena Adams. But now, see Quinn fighting back here.
And Quinn and Evans have done a good job of isolating Selena. Selena not been able to get a tag just yet. Oh, double kick to the injured. Oh, double kick to the injured abdomen there by Evans and Tiffany Quinn. And now into the cover. 1, 2, no. You've got to feel Selena Adams needs to make the tag here to Alina. Oh, catches the knee. Sends her into friendly territory. This is Selena's chance. Misses the splash in the corner, however. And now chopped to the chest by Sonya Evans. And now targeting the arm. We've seen the dangerous discus lariat from Selena before. Sonya trying to make that a non-factor.
Oh my gosh. The athleticism of Sonya Evans showing there.
And a massive Bronco Buster from Sonya, but Selena able to get to her feet. And now got her up on the shoulders. And the French 5 connects. And now immediately, not wasting any time, trying to lock in that Selena Sunset.
Selena Sunset locked in. This tapped out Valencia. Will this tap out Sonya Evans here?
And now wrenching on that back. Sonya Evans nearly bent all the way back here. But Evans able to start kicking her way out of it. And Evans still pretty fresh in this matchup. You've got to feel, you know, not necessarily had as much damage done as Selena might like. But Selena now bringing the fight with these chops here. Sends her into the corner. Oh, wait, reversal by Sonya Evans. Gets out of the way. And a high kick straight to the skull of Sonya. And now sending her into the corner. But Sonya able to get out. Elbow by Selena. Sends her again. Another Irish whip. Oh, but kick to the injured abdomen. Spinning neckbreaker by Sonya into a splash. I think Selena needs to make a tag here. She needs to tag in Alina, who's the fresh woman. And now,
your feet now.
oh, and a massive right hook there into the cover. Oh, and Alina taking out the referee. Oh, but gets taken out herself by Tiffany Quinn. I mean, hey, we've seen Sonya Evans go for sledgehammers before. Now that the referee's down, she'd be able to actually use it.
Clotheslines and then the calf kick there.
Instead of going for a sledgehammer, going for some hammering strikes. But now, got it lifted up, and almost like a reverse sit-out tombstone there.
Bumping on the head of Selena now.
And now bringing her to her feet, but Selena gets the European uppercut. Wrenching the arm. Evans, so shots to those bandaged stomach there. And now Another straight right to Selena Adams
be
into
one,
the cover. One, two,
3.
and Sonya Evans gets the pinfall. And you've got to feel Selena. Definitely, like, you have to feel Selena wasn't 100% going into this match. Definitely gave it all, but also wasn't able to get the tag out to Alina when she needed it. And I think Tiffany and Sonya just were able to cut off the ring perfectly. And yeah, it was just a clinic by Quinn and Evans. There's nothing Selena could do. Big win for Sonya, her first in the CWL.
The winners of the match, the team of Tiffany Quinn and Sonya Evans.
A big win for these two here tonight. A man of revenge for Tiffany and a man of redemption for Sonya Evans. But up next, we've got Ricky Valentine versus Scott Smith. You want to talk about redemption, Jay? These two were part of the Fatal 4-Way to decide Ace Anderson's #1 contender at Global Winning, and both were beaten by Colin Piper, who came up short against Ace. I think both these men are looking to prove, hey, if it was me in that match, I wouldn't have came up short. I would have beat Ace Anderson. And tonight, they're looking to prove who's truly the better man.
The following match is set for one fall. Introducing first, weighing 240 pounds, from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, representing the Order, the gorgeous Ricky Valentine.
He is style, he is grace, he is the gorgeous Ricky Valentine, and he is making his way down to the ring.
Like you said earlier, one of the men in that Fatal 4-Way, both the men in this match were in that Fatal 4-Way to decide who is the #1 contender for the Vindication Heavyweight title. But what a match it would have been if it was Ricky Valentine, the cousin of Ace Anderson.
Well, and here's the thing though, Ricky Valentine, he's gone one-on-one with Ace Anderson a multitude of times, always has come up short, and you've got to feel he was really hoping for a chance at redemption, a chance to prove himself at Global Warning, but Colin Piper just, came out of nowhere with with the lariats, and especially beating Ricky Valentine, someone who's beaten Colin multiple times before. You've got to feel Ricky Valentine feels like he got upset in that match. And tonight he's looking to prove, hey, get Colin out of there, get Ryan out of there, put me one-on-one in Scott Smith, and I'll get the job done.
And his opponent, weighing 217 pounds, from Nebraska, USA, Scott Smith.
And now we've got Mr. Americana himself, Scott Smith, making his way down to the ring. And I've got to say, Scott Smith, easily one of the most dangerous competitors we have here in the CWL. His guillotine submission, I don't think anyone's ever gotten out of it. You get that locked in and you get tapped out.
I believe you're going to be correct there. Every time he is locked in that submission, someone has tapped. Will that be the story here tonight against Ricky Valentine? We will have to see.
And I mean, hey, Ricky Valentine, great competitor. And on paper, I think Ricky Valentine might be the favorite to win this match, but I predict if that guillotine gets locked in, Ricky Valentine's done, and we might very well see the upset. Ricky Valentine now starting things off hot, but Scott Smith not backing down. Drop kick, sending Valentine to the ground. These two went back and forth a lot in that fatal four-way. Neither man was able to eliminate the other. So tonight, we'll definitely see what would have happened if it was just these two men.
Now these two are just going back and forth here. So you see me looking for German, but Scott Smith able to slip out of it. Out back elbow there. And now a big clothesline there.
And now just laying the boots in on Scott Smith. And big alley-oop out the corner. And now just targeting the leg of Scott Smith. Looking to make it a lot harder for him to stand. Because if you can't stand, you can't fight. Now Valentine continuing to slow down the pace. I think he wants to make sure Scott Smith does not get anything going in this match, because I feel like if Scott Smith does get anything going, it's going to be very easy for him to lock in that guillotine choke, and Ricky Valentine's going night-night. But Scott getting to a vertical bases, elbow shots to the stomach. Sends Ricky Valentine off the ropes, drops down. And a big spinning elbow. Catches him on the jaw. Now into the cover.
No.
Now we see Scott Smith locking in a headlock. I've got to ask you, Jay. I, for one, have been very shocked by how good a competitor Scott Smith was. At the beginning, he was quite rocky, but ever since he started perfecting that guillotine, he's been really up to stuff. Do you think if Scott Smith got in there with Ace Anderson, do you think he'd have a chance of coming out champion?
I think he definitely could. He has the grappling to do it. I mean, he's got the strength. He's just really an all-American here.
Well, and I think something we've noticed with Ace Anderson is he's been going up against a lot of like-minded individuals when it comes to wrestling style. I mean, both him and Colin strikers, but we've not really seen Ace Anderson go up against a submission specialist like Scott Smith. And you've got to wonder what that might be like if that happens. But Ricky Valentine looking to make sure it doesn't happen. Looking to make sure Scott Smith doesn't get to the top of that mountain with that reverse DDT. And now lifting him up. And this is just vintage Ricky Valentine with that shoulder breaker. That's smart. You need the shoulder, you need the arm to be able to properly get a hold of that guillotine. He gets rid of that. And Scott Smith ain't got much to work with. But Smith, I think Ricky was going for the Valentine's Day Massacre there.
Oh, single leg Boston Crab.
Able to get a Boston Crab in. Ricky Valentine able to get out of it though. And now Ricky Valentine, I think if he had hit that Valentine's Day Massacre, it might have been over. But Smith able to stop him. And now what's Ricky Valentine going for here? It is not often we see him go to the top rope. And misses the big bionic elbow and then misses the knee. Smith back in the ring. He is, he's not an outside specialist.
Back suplex there. And now sends Ricky over the top rope there.
And Smith now talking a little smack. Saying, hey, it's going to be me getting that title shot. But Ricky Valentine dropping him on the knee once again. And that could be enough to put Scott Smith away. One, two, no.
And I don't think he can believe it.
And it looked like Scott Smith was trying to jump into that guillotine choke. I think Ricky caught him midair. And that's just the wrestling smarts on display from Ricky Valentine. And now we're seeing something from a CWL original, a CWL special incoming.
There it is, CWL special.
And they crash and burn to the outside. Both men feeling the effects. Ricky Valentine up first. Oh, but Scott Smith taking him down with the arm drag, bringing it back in the ring. Kick to the gut. Brainbuster on the knee. Into the cover. Smith might be out too. No. We've got to admire the resiliency of Scott Smith. He's taking shoulder breakers, special CWL specials, brain busters. Ricky Valentine, though, not letting up. Oh, but
back elbow.
catches him with an elbow. Catches him with an elbow to Smith. Oh, but misses the drop kick. I think he might still be a little, needing to catch his bearings after this flurry of offense he's been receiving from Valentine. Now continuing to target that head, not letting Smith know where he is. And Valentine just laying the boots in onto Smith. And Ricky now trying to pick Smith up, but Smith catches him with a knee. Brings Ricky to his feet. And now got the headlock in. European uppercut. Ricky Valentine's down. Smith to the top rope. Calling Ricky to his feet. What does Smith have in mind here?
Bionic elbow.
Tomahawk chop. Into the corner. Oh, but Ricky catches him with an elbow there. Oh, blocks the kick. Lariat sends him to the ground. Gets him back in the corner. And now, and Scott Smith saying, hey, I might not be an original, but I can bring it special, just like you, Ricky Valentine. Got him up. Special. Oh my God. Smith risking it all. And making sure to break up the count. Picking up Valentine now. Military press position, but Ricky got some caught through DDT, spikes him onto the padded concrete.
Now Ricky's sending Scott Smith back into the ring now.
But Smith able to get to his feet. Ricky hits him with the punch, got him up on his shoulders, looking for another shoulder breaker. Connect into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Ricky Valentine picks up the win against the very game. Scott Smith, I've got to say, at any moment, Smith looked like he could have picked up the win there. If he only locked in that guillotine choke, I think Ricky Valentine was done.
I agree with you there, but unfortunately he was not able to lock it in. But nevertheless, he put up a valiant effort up against Ricky Valentine.
Yes, definitely showed that Scott Smith is in the upper echelon here of competitor in Vindication. He just isn't that at the very top yet. I think Scott Smith, someone to look out for in the coming months.
The gorgeous Ricky Valentine.
Nevertheless, about Scott Smith and how good he was, the truth of the matter is Ricky Valentine picking up the win here tonight. And now, what's next for the gorgeous one? Could he be setting himself up for a date with destiny against his own cousin, Ace Anderson? We'll have to see. But coming up next, we've got the Misfits. Colin Piper and Michael Young, two men that walked out, the only two members of the Misfits not holding gold right now, going up against the team of Star Destroyer. This is a match that is sure to be absolutely, 0 to 100. Or just nothing but 100. We're not even going to start at 0.
I have to agree with you there.
The following match is a tag team match set for 1 fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 428 pounds, the Australian assassin Michael Young, Colin Piper, the Misfits.
And now we see the Misfits making their way down to the ring. Teacher and student this time. No Harris. Just Colin and Michael Young. And now neither man picked up a win at Global Warning. But Colin Piper having a match of the, well, I'd say match of the night candidate against Ace Anderson. And Michael Young definitely bringing the fight to the Fabulous Furious Freaks in that tag match. These two, you know, who knows? Perhaps these two will be the ones to invoke the rematch clause, and Harris will just keep a hold of the YouTube title. We'll have to see.
The Star Field, Dylan Vincent, the Star Destroyers.
But speaking of former tag champs, here we have Star Destroyer, and these two, definitely two men looking to get back into that title hunt. I mean, hey, these two, they've done it all here in this company. Starfield, Dylan Vincent, both former world champions, former tag champions. This is not going to be anything resembling an easy bout for either team. Let's get this one underway. Now Young, kick to the gut, elbow type, and sends Starfield into his own corner there. And Starfield trying to trade strikes with Young. Not sure how smart of an idea that is.
Now, you see Michael already with a submission locked in. That chin lock there.
Arm chopped STF by Young. Starfield able to get out of it. But Young sends him into Misfits territory. And this is not where he wants to be. Oh, but catches him with the knee. Starfield not going to let Michael Young just walk all over.
Now, goes for a knee again, but misses. Michael Young looking for belly to belly, but no. Goes for the knee. These two are going back and forth. Oh my goodness.
But now Michael Young getting the tag in. And Colin Piper, pile driver position. Spike pile driver by the Misfits. Starfield needs to tag out because his neck might be broken. And now we see Dylan Benson taking the fight to Colin Piper, but Piper not going to take it lightly. Sends him into friendly territory. Chop to the chest. Off the ropes. Drop kick by Piper. Piper absolutely lighting up Dylan Vincent. And sends him to the outside. And now Piper, I mean, given the fact that he's been trained by Harris somewhat, I'm not surprised if he feels comfortable on the outside of the ring.
Now.
And these two jockeying for position here, neither one able to get a hold into that headlock there. And now these two just trading strikes on the outside. And I don't know if Dylan Vincent wants to trade strikes with Colin Piper, because he might get hit with one of those lariats, and he might get counted out.
So now, head bouncing off the apron, the hardest part of the ring there. Said it before,
now,
we have a 20 count here in this video.
Dylan Vincent, Colin Piper, these two just brawling on the outside. And now Colin, gets sent into the ring by Vincent. But catches the kick, does Colin. And again, these two just trading strikes still. Gets caught with the drop kick, does Piper. We need to remember, despite Piper's meteoric rise somewhat, he's still very much so a rookie.
Indeed. even though he was trained by his partner in this match right now, I mean, he's still, like you said, he's 19, if I'm correct there.
Yeah, definitely still earning his stripes here in the wrestling business as we see him get hit with that enziguri. And now, I think Dylan Benson's calling for the end here. Kick to the gut, off the ropes, and a Canadian backbreaker.
And that's got to be it. Into the cover. One. No, Michael Young.
No, breaks at the pin, but takes out the ref on accident.
Yeah, I believe it's unintentional. He's trying to just break the pin.
And we know Vincent and Michael Young definitely have some history. Dylan Benson actually beat Michael Young to win his first ever match here on Vindication. Well, in the CWL in general. But Colin now calling off the energy of the CWL universe. Maybe looking for a lariat. But no, Vincent able to sweep the leg.
Now bringing Piper to his feet here.
And
German suplex.
Folding like a damn accordion.
Indeed, now sending him into enemy territory. That's not where you want to be. Colin Piper fighting out that big boot back elbow there by Dylan Vincent.
Up, all the way slam position. Slams her to the turnbuckle and then just tosses him like a sack of trash across the ring.
Now
Vincent just stomping on Piper. Huge rights. Oh wait, clothesline, but it sends Vincent to the outside. Piper not going to be able to capitalize. The first yow of the night, and it was wasted almost.
Nearly.
But these two have just been boxing each other this whole match.
Yeah, just an all-out brawl between these two.
But now Piper got Vincent by the head here and slams him against the announce table. And now again against the announce table.
Goodness. And then off the apron there, and they run into each other now.
Vincent able to land a strike to the gut. And now these two just continually striking each other. Neither one wanting to give an inch. But they need to watch out for that 20 count. Colin picking up Vincent. Got him up on his shoulders. Referee getting closer to 20, but Colin back gives out. Vincent sends him into the ring and gets in before the 20 count, but Piper gets the tag to Michael Young, and the Assassin is in the match.
I think Dylan Vincent missed it, but nevertheless, Vincent able to still able to fight back against Young. So I don't believe he saw that he got tagged in. Dropped hold, elbow drop,
elbow drop. The most devastating move in tag team wrestling today. Most devastating move. And now Starfield looking for the pin. Oh, with just a 1 count. The fighting spirit from Michael Young to kick out at 1 after that move. And now these two just going back and forth now. Oh, clothesline from Starfield doesn't drop the big man.
Brain Buster!
Buster! By Michael Young. And now lifting him up. Reverse the DDT. And Young looking to finish the job here. Oh wait, went for the German suplex. That's usually followed by the Painmaker, but Starfield able to get out of it. And now Luthez press taking Starfield to the ground. Michael Young bringing the fight. And another brain buster from Michael Young. Looking to put the Starfield away. Oh, that discus lariat. Forget the ripcord, forget the German suplex. That's a real pain-making lariat.
Dragging to his own corner into the cover now.
1, 2, 3. And the Misfits pick up the win. After an intense matchup. to say the least.
Dude.
Michael Young making the big deals for his team, bringing them the win with that discus lariat, nearly taking his damn head off.
The winners of the match, the team of the Australian Assassin, Michael Young, Colin Piper, the Misfits.
A big win for the Misfits as they start to build momentum towards them winning back those tag team titles. But coming up next, massive singles match. We've got Pistolero in his first one-on-one contest since coming back, I'm pretty sure, versus Zistro Horror. Both men looking to get back in the saddle, so to speak. Zistro Horror picking up a big win against Riot at Global Warning, and what many are considering one of the matches of the night. And Pistolero coming up just short in the main event for the YouTube title. You've got to feel both men are hungry for a big win, and both men would be getting that win if they win here tonight.
The following match is set for 1 fall. Introducing first, weighing 185 pounds, from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Pistolero.
Pistolero making his way down to the ring. I've got to say, definitely impressed coming back at Global Warning, not able to pick up the window. Tonight, we really get to see what he can do in a one-on-one match, as he is not going up against, sometimes when people make their return, they're giving someone maybe a bit easier to fight just so that they can wear off some ring rust. But Pistolero going right in the deep end, going against Zistro Horror, former number one contender for that world title. Definitely going to be a challenge here tonight.
And his opponent, Zistro Horror.
Zistro Horror making his way down to the ring, and I've got to say, he's been one of the most impressive rookies we've been seeing so far here on the Vindication brand. Taking Ace Anderson to the limit, having great match after great match, but tonight he needs to prove, he's very much so in the same boat as Scott Smith. He can hold his own against the best of the best here on Vindication, but he has yet to prove that he is one of the best of the best. And tonight, if he beats Pistolero, that'll definitely put him in the conversation. And now these two getting ready. Ring the bell. This one underway.
Oh.
Hurricane Rana for Pistolero to start things off. Now we're seeing the MMA background of Pistolero there with those punches. Keeping, Zistro Horror at a distance. And Zistro yet to get anything going there. Catches Pistolero slipping with the back elbow. Goes to corner, misses the splash though. And a huge Uranagi side slam. Zistro bringing Pistolero to his feet, however. Got him up, gets rope, whips him off. Goes for the kick, but able to get out of the way. And a German suplex with the bridge into the cover, only a 1 count. got to ask Jay, you were, like I said, you're a new commentator. You weren't necessarily around for when Pistolero was around before. How were you impressed by what you saw back at Global?
I definitely was, especially since the champion got no points in that match, and it was basically all Pistolero and Harris in that match. And he definitely put up a good fight.
Well, and especially when you've got to account for stuff like ring rust. I mean, yeah, definitely holding your own against two of the top competitors we have here in the CWL in general. Definitely nothing to scoff at. And right now, he is being very dominant against Zistro Horror. Gut wrench, power bomb, plants him into the mat. I think that might have been a 2 count. I think it might have just been a 1 count though.
Who knows? And now, wrenches the arm and sends him into the mat. And now Pistolero does the same and tells him to shh.
Yeah, showing, he's not afraid to go toe-to-toe with some of the newer generation here. Just so always ready for a fight, and definitely bringing it to Zistro Horror. Oh, but Zistro able to roll out, drop toe hold. Got him dazed here. Big shotgun drop kick there. And this could be what Zistro needs. Setting him up for the extermination. Got the head look. The leg hook, and he got it. 1, 2. No. Nearly got the extermination. And nearly exterminated Pistolero just like that. I've got to be honest, that came out of nowhere. And now, leaping clothesline, atomic drop, a leg drop to Pistolero on a drop kick for his troubles. Zistro Horror getting back into this one. Pistolero goes for the running clothesline, gets over the clothesline of his own, sent it to the corner.
Now Zistro turns him back over into the cover here. Looking disoriented.
Yeah, just trying to, get in the head of Kyle Stevens here. Basically, like, I'm not gonna be intimidated by a former Discord champion, and now looking to put this former Discord champion away. Extermination. 1, 2. No! Pistolero able to kick out, and now we saw Zistro go to the top rope before, calling him to his feet. Big cross body and looking to steal one here. 1, 2, no. Stevens on the ground. Zistro Horror just showing a sign of disrespect to the former Discord champion. But now, went to hit something there to Pistolero, but Zistro able to get out of the way. Shots to the gut by Stevens, trying to make that distance. And now, went for, I think, a butterfly suplex there. But Horror, locks in a Fujiwara armbar.
Will Kyle Stevens step out here?
Yeah, Kyle got nowhere to go. Able to roll through, though. But gets caught with that rocket kick. And now, Stevens might be out.
Blockbuster there by Zistro Horror, and now Kyle Stevens fighting back.
And Stevens had a hot start to this match, but ever since that first rocket kick from Horror's been in control, but now Stevens got him up. No, was looking for the cruiserweight killer, not able to get it. Tilt to well, head scissors taking Stevens to the ground. Catches him with the right, sends him to the outside with the clothesline.
Now follows Zistro out.
And you've got to feel the pressure's on for Zistro now. He's having another absolute barn burner with one of the top of Vindication has to offer. He can't afford to fall short at the finish line once again, but now we see Northern Lights into the Brain Buster! And Stevens is called for the end. Got him up on the shoulders. CWK, the Cruiserweight Killer. And that's gotta be it. Positional horror, a valiant effort, but Kyle Stevens will not be denied.
And what a hard-fought win.
What an absolute war.
Saw it looked like it was gonna be Zistra's night, but
he
threw
everything at the wall there, and I think Zistra Horror, I mean, he's been having barn burners of matches. He's been having classics with everyone on Vindication and has to offer, but he's just not been able to find that secret ingredient, that one thing that's going to get him the win. Tonight it looked like maybe he found it, but wasn't able to pick it up tonight.
Stasera.
Not sure what a mad match is, but
I mean, I think most people are mad during their matches, right? That's what, like, anger and determination. Regardless, let's go to a different emotion. Let's go to Love. Catherine Love specifically. She has a chance getting her first win just a couple weeks ago for this season. Now she's looking to capitalize on it and fight Belfort. The winner of this match will be added to a vote to decide who faces Sarah Price's verdict. Yeah.
The main event of Vindication is set for 1-4. Introducing first, weighing 186 pounds. From Bordeaux, France, Belfort.
And Belfort, one of the three members of the Hunt, making her way into the ring now. We saw Alina come up short in the tag match with Selena. Not sure how much of that was on Alina, though, to be fair. However, tonight Bell looking to pick up a win for the Hunt against a member of the White Lotus. Got a little bit of faction warfare here on Vindication.
And her opponent, weighing 132 pounds. From Boston, Massachusetts, representing the White Lotus, Catherine Love.
Making her way down to the ring, Catherine Love. I've got to say, you know, definitely didn't have as good a start as many people thought she would this season, but, you know, there are people that make, you know, start a little later than others when it comes to doing well, and who knows, Catherine Love, she could have an absolutely rocking second half and blow us all away. I mean, who knows?
Very true. I mean, if I'm gonna ask you, Alex, who do you got going into this match?
Oh no, it's very much so two women with a lot to prove in this matchup, as neither one has been having the greatest of seasons so far. But if I had to take a pick, I mean, Catherine's got the momentum of that win, but Belle, oh no, she's got a new group behind it. It's a toss-up, Jay. It's a big toss-up.
I'd agree with you there. Oh my God.
Oh, speaking of toss-ups, tossing Belle into the air for that backbreaker. Her spine. Dear God. You save some money at the chiropractor next time you need to go, Jay. Just ask Catherine Love to drop you with that torture rack backbreaker.
Into the cover one. No.
Belle now definitely going to be on the back foot of this matchup. Is Catherine Love taking firm control after that backbreaker.
And now, Catherine Love got Belle against the rope, sends her off. Hops over now.
Goes for the form. Belle slaps it away, but gets her kick caught by Catherine Love. Oh, Love goes for the knee, misses, gets caught with a knee of her own. And now Belle, this could be a big turning point here, picks the leg of Catherine Love. Now
stomping on the
arm. Looking to maybe take away that touch of love DDT.
Maybe so, and now stomping on the arm of Catherine Love there. You said it takes away the touch of love DDT, but what about the moon stomp?
Hey, get rid of many offensive options as you can. If your opponent can't hit you, your opponent can't beat you. And I think Belle just trying to not get hit. Of course, that's a lot easier said than done. I'm sure everyone would love to not get hit. And now Belle back in control. Definitely brought it back after that backbreaker in the early goings.
Arm drag there by Catherine Love, and now, oh, DDT. Maybe trying to get the head ready and hurting for the touch of love. Nevertheless.
And now in the corner, looking to set up. Going around. First off, heartbreak. I mean, hey, Valentine's Day coming up. I think a lot of people are going to be experiencing that soon. And now, big flying splash, how she normally follows it up into the cover. That could be enough to put Belle away. One, two. No, not enough just yet. And now, Catherine Love picking up Belle. Was maybe looking to set up for that touch of love. But now, wait, kick to the knee. Massacre. I think that's how it's pronounced. Pardon my French. Well, regardless, it could be enough to put love away. No. The Miséricorde. I think. Oh no, I never took French as an elective in high school. I'm sorry, Belle. But regardless, wasn't enough to put away Catherine. And now Catherine got her on the ropes here. Sends her flying out of the ring, and what does she have in mind? Getting herself set up. Off the ropes. And there we see a tope suicida from Catherine Love. Belle down on the outside, but catches her with a knee. Drop kick blocked by Love. And now these two back in the ring. Oh, lifts her up for a huge high angle Olympic slam into the cover. Love is down. No. Another 2 count for Belle, and Belle's got to be wondering, what is it going to take to keep this woman down? Oh, wait. Locked in Arc to Triumph. Locked in. Catherine Love might be forced to tap out here. Tap out and pass out.
No.
Oh, wait. Knees to the head. Bell staggers back. And now kick to the knee once again. Massacre.
No, Catherine Love, it's a Gary!
Insecurity with I think any energy she had left. Went towards that insecurity and now slowing down the pace, trying to get her bearings. Picking up Bell. Kick to the gut. No, blocked. Turns her around. Ankle lock. Locked in. Catherine Love.
Nowhere to go.
Trying to fight. Trying to, get out of this. Kicks to the head of Bell. And now tosses her over. Huge knee strike. Tough love to Bell, and it might be a tough loss here. Into the cover. No! 2.9. And now Catherine not wasting her time, looking to put her away once and for all. But I think she was looking for the heart stop, but Bell turned over so she couldn't hit it. Catherine again going for it. Up to the top. Heart stop, connect. Right on the gut, into the cover.
One,
two.
No!
No!
I can't believe it.
No way! Did she just kick out after everything Catherine has put her through? Bell will not stop fighting. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. And Catherine Love in disbelief. I think she needs to hit that touch of love. She's hit every other big move in her arsenal. Oh, it kicked to the head by Bell. Takes out the knee. Massacre.
Will that be it?
Into the cover. No. Taking out the leg. What are you going for, Bell?
To the cover.
Looking for that extra bit of damage, maybe. 1, 2, 3. And Bell picks up the win. I think she targeted the leg to make it harder for Catherine to kick out. But Bell now is in the running for an open weight title shot after an absolutely fiery main event. Is like an absolute barn burner. Forget the barn, the whole farm has been burned down by these two women. We saw here that heart stomp. I was sure, count to 100, that's it. After all Bell took, it was a good effort. But Bell able to kick out at 2.9 and able to pick up the win. Big ups to both women here tonight.
And what a hard fought win from Bell. And like you said, we thought the heart stomp was it, but Bell able to come out on top.
The winner of the main event, Bell first.
That has been all for Vindication. My name is Alexander Shaw, joined by James Jones, and we bid you a very farewell adieu. We'll see you next week.